Inside South Florida, we've got our friend Sylvia Quintana back on the show. She, of course, is coming in as the CEO of Broward Behavioral Health Coalition. You guys do a lot of important work, and we're really highlighting it this time of year because we know as students go back to school, as the school year progresses, sometimes the stress levels can also increase. So tell us, what are some of these problems or maybe mental health struggles or needs that you're seeing in students' lives that you feel like is really important to pay attention to?
So going back to school usually means adjusting to new schedules, new demands from the school. There's usually anxiety related to meeting your new teacher, your friends. The whole environment of the school could be very exciting, but at the same time, very anxious, anxiety producing. And for some kids, this is perfectly normal and great. But from other kids, it's a higher level of stress that can result in really impeding their capacity to learn. So one of the things that we want to make sure is that parents and teachers are aware that if they begin to identify students with difficulties in, not paying attention in school, in being a little bit anxious, acting out, etc., they should really be focusing on how to get help for those students.
And that help is so important because that's also where you guys come in maybe the most. Outside of just this research and knowledge, you also provide tools and resources to help out with these needs that we talk about. So what are some of those resources and tools that you guys provide?
So one of the things that I want to mention is that the school system has had a lot of teachers trained in identifying mental health needs, which is important. And also there's a lot of social workers and counselors that they can go to basically talk about their needs. The schools do provide some mental health services in the school, but for children and families whose services are more than what the school can provide, they will refer, those social workers and school counselors can refer those kids for services to Broward Behavioral Health Coalition, where we can do assessments and treatment. We can provide individual therapy, family therapy, educational supports, supported employment services and so forth for high school kids, and help them with their anxiety and so forth so that they can be successful at home and in the community and also in school, because your emotional needs usually intervene with your capacity to learn and to really become all you can be in school.
You reach your potential, that's for sure. And you guys are there to help everyone do that.
Exactly.
Sylvia, you mentioned high school kids and high school programs. Do you have resources at BBHC for all kids of all ages?
Oh, yes, for all ages. In fact, on our website, there is a self-screening tool that could be used for kids in elementary school. Parents can go there and basically press a button, and they will have a screening tool that will assess for behavioral health needs or trauma. And based on that, they can contact us and we can connect them to a trauma therapist, a therapist for the family, and they can help really help the child do better in school.
Yeah, in turn, of course, help the whole family. We know how it works there too. Well, so many incredible things at the BBHC. Again, we're just talking about school season, but it's every season with you guys. So where can we go for more information to find all about this?
Well, I can tell you that our website has information, and definitely in the school counselors and the school social workers in the schools are able to connect to either services in the school or connect to services through us.
That's great. Sylvia Quintana, thanks for coming back to Inside South Florida. Always a pleasure.
Well, thank you so much for having me.
Yes, and thank you for the great work you do for our SoFlo community.
Thank you.